Welcome to All Horse Racing All the Time. I'm your host, Al. We're going to be taking a look at the Del Mar Late Pick 4 tonight, special Saturday night edition of All Horse Racing All the Time. So let's get started. We have a few minutes to post. Who are the contenders here in this race? We'll talk about that right now. Right now, the number one is at 4 to 5. And there's 2 minutes to post. So let's get started on this, get the Late Pick 4 off to a start. I'll tell you what, the number 2 looks like a dangerous contender. This came off a huge race in its lone race, but opens at 4 to 1. This is the Desi Arnaz 100K race, and this is 7 furlongs on dirt. Blessed Touch number 6 looks very dangerous. This is a very competitive race. I'm having trouble landing on a number 1, Justique. Okay, it's coming out of G2 Company. But others look faster. We did an Aqueduct show today for the first 5 races, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. I see this one horse as a weak favorite. I would not mess around here. I would lead off the Late Pick 4 with 1 and 6. I'd lead off the Late 4, Del Mar 1 and 6 in the multi-race plays. Let's get the stream up here. Only I can see the stream. And race 7. I think it all goes through 1 and 6. I'll tell you what, the 2 looks pretty dangerous too. How's everybody doing today? I hope your Saturday is off to a good start. It's a good start to the evening. There's some early speed signed on. That's the thing. And a couple of them are going to be going early. You know what? I'm going to play against Justique 2 and 6 in multis. Del Mar race 6. 2. She just had dinner a little while ago, so let's see where we're at here. Hey, they're in the gate already, so we got either Parity or Blessed Touch to win this race. Race 6, Del Mar. Be able to look closer at the Late Pick 3, but give you something to get started here. 2 and 6. Justique. I'm struggling with Justique at even money. And it doesn't look like he got off to a good start at all. He's running in last. I don't know if he was cut off or interfered with. But we got 2-6. 2 is on the board at 5 to 2, and 6 is on the board at 9 to 5. And Justique, the even money favorite, has probably about 7-8 lengths to make up. And 6 is leading the way, followed closely by the bomb, number 3, Naughty Lottie. 4 is coming up inside, Huntington Co. on the rail. Justique opened at even money. Now the odds have drifted up to 3 to 2. And he's starting to make up a lot of ground quickly. Holy smokes. Could he come from last to win this race? Coming around the far turn. Looks like 3 is leading. No, 2 is leading. I'll tell you what, this 1 has a shot. He might make up all this ground. Holy smokes. Justique comes from way back to take the 6th race. A comeback for the ages. No coffee tonight. Had my coffee, Phil, ice water. At Del Mar. I haven't seen any of the earlier Del Mar results. How are the payouts been over there tonight? This afternoon, if you're in California. 34.40 exacta in the first. Winner paid $6.20. I still can't believe the comeback by the 1. How is that possible? The second race, real chalk, $12 exacta for $2. They didn't even have show betting in that race. Race 3, 1840 exacta for $2, $7.80 winner. Haven't been breaking the bank there. Not a big payout day at Del Mar today, I'm seeing. And this is not going to be a big payout either. Race 4, it would seem, $6.40 to win and a $4 winner for second. The $2 exacta paid $27.80. And the 5th race was another dud. 2020 exacta for $2, a $5.40 winner. How did we do today at Aqueduct? Well, I did glasses. I did the Aqueduct Racing Report, right? And I did the show live. It was an unexpected live show, and I covered the first 5 races. It was a 10-race card, and they started at 11:50. So I went on the air at 11:30. So I called a nice winner in the first race. Paid 4-1 to win. Didn't connect on the exacta, but had the winner there, and then went cold through the 5th race. And there were some really big exactas in there. But after the 5th race with the racing report, the bombs started going off. If you got today's racing report, thank you for going with the racing report. I hope you played the selections that I gave on this report. If you played the multi-race plays, you had every exacta from every daily double from the 6th race right through the 10th. So you would have had the daily double in the 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. You would have had all the pick 3s along the way, and you would have hit the pick 4 and the pick 5. Let me give you some of these payouts for those races. All righty. 1 minute, folks. I'm bringing it up the screens. And that's what horse racing is all about. Hang in there and you keep going. Sometimes all it takes is 1 race. And in this case, I had 5 winners within my selections in a row from races 6 through 10. And there were 2 exactas in there too that paid well. So let me give you some. I'll tell you what this is going to pay too. All right, I just had to make an adjustment there. We got this to sports. Still got 3 races left here, folks. I'm sorry, I could not go with the 1 in that race. And if you saw the start, it looked like this one was cooked, and it came from about 8, maybe 9 lengths back at one point. It was just a great race. Congratulations to everyone that had that. One more. So let's hit the late pick 3. One second. All right. Let's talk about this here. Anybody have any questions about any of the horses in the upcoming races, 7, 8, and 9? Let me talk a little bit about the Aqueduct selections from the show today. And from the racing report, today's racing report. If you got the racing report, please tell me that you played these selections. The late pick 5 paid. If you played it for 50 cents, it would cost you what, like $108, I believe, 4 times. $108. You would have got back over $14,000. I didn't hear from any happy campers that got my report for today, winning $14,000. The late pick 4 for 50 cents, that paid $1,300. $5,262 for $2. The late pick 3 for $1 paid $440. Late daily double, $81. That's what I'm talking about. And now we'll go to, let's just talk exotics for since you had the winners from the 6th through the 10th. The 6th, I had, the 7th, I called a cold exacta. The winner paid $13.20. The exacta paid $39. And the daily double paid $75 in the 7th. So then we had another daily double in the 8th. And the daily double there paid, the winner paid $18.20. And the daily double paid $80.50. And your $1 pick 3 paid $319.50. Another daily double, big double. And the 9th race, you had another pick 3, another daily double. The daily double paid $178 for $2, so that's $89 for $1. And I even say in these reports, make sure you use don't forget about those daily doubles and those pick 3s. The pick 3 for $1 paid $375.50. Okay. So that's another $375.50. Cashing these tickets, I mean, and I had the winner in the 10th, which paid $11, and that completed the daily double, $81 double. And then I told you those pick 3s and pick 4s. And so I do the racing reports. I covered Aqueduct for this weekend. So let's talk a little bit about that. Let's unhighlight this. Edit that. All righty. How's everybody's Saturday going so far? Buffalo, can you believe that? It's still snowing over there. 5 feet of snow. There we go. All right, so we had a big day at Aqueduct today. Big day at Aqueduct. I had a blast doing the show. Thanks for everyone who joined in on the show. What are we going to do here? What are we going to do with these last 3 races at Del Mar? How are you going to address those? You're going to try playing exactas, trifectas? Oh, besides the exacta, here's the other thing I forgot to mention. In the 9th race, I gave out 3 horses to use, said to box them. The exacta came in and paid $93, and the trifecta came in and paid $751. So we had a trifecta and 2 exactas and a trifecta within the last 3 races, and that's horse that won the 6th. The 9th paid $12.40, and my other one, who I said to box that came in with it second, paid $10.40 to place and $6.30 to show. And the other final one paid $4.50 to show. Now let's get back to Del Mar now. Let's see what's going on here. We got 16 minutes to post, and we got another big chalk in there. I'll tell you what, that exacta last race for $1 paid $7.80. Another cheap race. Can we get a long one in here? This looks like a competitive race because except for one horse, the number 2, Tokamic, is right now on the board at 23-1. Every other horse is below 10-1. So this is a $70,000 race on turf for maidens, 3-year-olds, and upwards. All right, let's get going. Race 7. What do we got? At first glance, one more bid. Never raced at the track before. 86 Brisnet at the distance. This was on turf. And it has a couple of races, fast races on turf, 2 turf races, 2 second place finishes. Must be respected. You know, this number 2 entry that's at 23-1 now. His last couple of races were not all that bad, but now he's moving up in class. He has 2 races here, not quite in the same league as the one. Okay, let's go here. DRF. Let's look at some buyers figures. I'm looking at buyers figures. I'm looking at Brisnet figures. Now, I'll give you a heads up. Brisnet, you can get free Brisnet figures every day. You don't have to pay for those. I'll put a link to that where you can go to get those. Because if you want PPs and you can get them for every track as long as you know the sire's name and the sire's name or the trainer's name. I'll put that link right here in the comments area. This way, hey, maybe you want to play a late track and you don't feel like buying the DRF stuff. Brisnet has very strong. I actually prefer the Brisnet numbers and what they give you on those sheets compared to the buyer's figure. Let's see if I can get a link up here. Free banners. Okay. Edit. Free Brisnet PPs. Let's save that. Try and give you information here, folks. I'll help your game. Go to this link, www.horseraces.net/library, past performances, HTM. I'll put it in the comments too for a second so you can also maybe copy and paste it. All right, now let's get back to the race. That's for free Brisnet PPs. As long as you know the sire's name or the stable's name, the breeder's name, you go basically by the trainer's name and the hey Charlie, look at the racing report today. You could vouch for it. Winners are there for all those races, man. Late pick 5, a couple of exactas, nice trifecta, every daily double from races 7 through 10. Good to see you, Charles. How you doing today? Didn't see you for the live show. I was out there for the first 5 races and then really heated up from there. So that's a guy that can vouch for that report. And if you want that report, down below, there's scroll. Email me at liveracing@gmail.com, and I'll send you the PPs. I'll send you the racing report in the morning, sometime tomorrow morning. Hey, man. Do you play today, Charles? All right, let's get back. Let's see where we are here. Delmar today. Very competitive race. Here's the fly in the ointment. They have 7 entries, 1 scratched. Lord Sheldon was scratched. I'll tell you what, this is a barn burner. The 5 horse opened at 3-1 is a first time starter. I hate throwing those in there in a race like this, especially in the late sequence. But we'll try and get some piece together a pick 3 here. The 3 Quintessence is a good early speed horse, likes to go to the front. And he runs at this distance. He's has 2 races at this distance, 1 second place. I tell you, it's hard to look past this one. Okay, well, the 5 did race. He's coming from across the pond here. Jove Bravo on the 7. Looks a little light. Flavian Pratt is on the 5, 6 Magpies, Irish horse. Very, very tight race, wide open. No starts in the United States for that 5. Yeah, those are the horses that drive you nuts. Came out of a big stakes race. Gotta respect the 5. How many minutes to post? 8 minutes to post. One more bid. I like the power ratings. I like the nice numbers. Now, Drysdale has 3 entries in this trainer. Drysdale has 3 entries in this race, the 5, 6, and 7. 7 entries, he has 3 of them. Okay, we don't want to get knocked out early. So we're going to go 1, 3, and 5 in race 1. 1, 3, and 5 here. Race 7, pick 3. Let's get started on the pick 3. Let me go. Okay, 1, 3, and 5. Let's get it done here, folks. Race 8. Then I'm going to go back. This pick 3 should be a piece of cake. It's only 4 horses in the 8th, 2 scratches. It's going to be another bonanza exacta. Yeah, an even money, a 9 to 5, and a 5 to 2. It's hard to look past the 5. Huh? Hector Barrios up. The numbers are just bigger than life compared to the others. I'll tell you what. That 4 can do some serious damage in here. Big speed. He might run away and wire the field. Now, do I go out on a limb and single the 4 at 9 to 5? 1 for 1 on this track. This is going to pay crap. Let's go 4, 5 in the 8th. How much time we got? Five minutes. We're looking good on time. Now, can we give us something juicy here in the 9th? Got a Peter Miller entry in there at 12 to 1. Very tight race. Very tight race. Let's spread it out. Let's get some prices in here. Since we only have 6 and you can play this for 50 cents, so it'll be a 3 times 2. Very tight race. I can't stress this enough. I'm writing it up right now. Getting there, folks. Hi, Abuchi. Good to see you. Thanks for sharing. 578. Oh, I like 135 in this leg. Right now, I'm getting this third leg together. All righty. Good luck, Bucci. That's a $12 play, folks. I think it has a very good shot to get it done. And we have a go with this. All righty, let's see how many minutes to post. 1 minute to post. This play, they get the horses in there on time. I like that. Well, this should be an interesting race. Now they're approaching the starting gate. Got John Velasquez on the 3, Quinton Sense, the early speed horse. The 5, 6 Magpies, the first race in the United States, gets traded. Flavian Pratt up for Drysdale, and trainer Drysdale has multiple entries in this race. He trains the 5, 6, and the 7. One time mark. Good luck, Bucci, on that. Let me go back to this here again. Hello, Eduardo. Juan, good to see you. It's been a while. Back live today. Good luck. Good luck. Let's make it happen. Alberto, I like and bet 8. Good luck, Alberto. You'll get paid for that 8. That's my late pick 3 play. And they should be getting in shortly. They're loading up right now. The 5 again, first race in the United States. And Bucci, of course, is in here. 5, 7, 8, all in 2. I like and bet 8. And I have, I'm on 1, 3, and 5. 1, 3, or 5 here. I think it's a very competitive race. The 3 is the early speed, and JV not getting the lead today, and the 8 is leading the way. Alberto. Good luck, Alberto. Good luck, everybody. Enjoy the race. Wow, look at this. Here comes 7. One pinched in on the rail. 3 is now making a move. 5 is starting to come. 1 is staying back. 8 still leading the way. 7 is at 7-2 right there. Here comes 1. Who's leading now? Is this 3 or is this 8? Wow. 1 coming late. All right, we got the first leg. All right. A well-timed move on the 1 there. 5, a disappointment. Didn't take to the American soil. Maybe it needs a race. Look at these fractions. The half was run in 47-48. Who came in second? Was it the 7 or was it the 3? Yeah, it's 3 or 7. Looks like the 7 has the edge here. Yeah, it's going to be 1-7. All right, so we need 4 or 5 next race. This was the 3 was 3-1. That's not too bad. No, the 1 was 3-1. That 7 was 7-2. Yeah, look at this. 5 was 4-1. 8 was there. 8 looked good for a while, Alberta. There's a link below again for free Brisnet PPs. Go to this address, and you know the sire's name or the trainer's name. You could look it up and download your Brisnet PPs for free, and they have them for just about every track that runs. So if you want to play some races, you don't want to feel like spending the money, because you got to pay for Brisnet too if you want to buy them. I don't know how the site stays up. It's been up for years. Or you don't want to buy the daily racing form, you could just go to this website and see what track is playing, see who the trainer is or who the sire is of the horse, and download your PPs for free. And they're excellent PPs. Let me see if I could show you one for this race. What this Brisnet PPs, what they look like. Yeah, this is for the next race. Let me get this out of here. And let me show you, I'll show you the Brisnet PPs. They survive because of people like me, huh? $85 a month for unlimited PPs. Buenos noches, Marlon. How's it going? Thanks for joining us. All right. What's going on here with the 7th? They haven't decided this race yet? $2 Quinella, 1640, $1 Exacta, 1680. That's not bad, really. Well, because of the 7. 3 came in third, 50-cent try. Hey, you're not going to break the bank. They're not paying much there today. And here, we're live in this pick 3 here. We need 3 or 5 to win this race. And how many minutes to post? 8 minutes to post. No, 22 minutes to post. Ho ho! Did I get screwed here? Okay, 4, 5. Okay. Get a load out of this. 4 is on the board now at 1-5. 4 is on the board at 1-5. If anybody can translate this for me, please do. On link on a yeah, let me see. Here's the link. If you're looking for that link for the free racing reports, not free racing reports. Yeah, that's the comment. In my comments below there, just copy and paste it, and you can get your PPs there if you know the trainer or the sire. And anybody transfer for that for Marlin, please do. I'll look it up later. Let me see what we got here. I just gotta get up for a second. I will be right back. Be right back. Oops, I wanted to refill the water too. One more second. All right, let's talk about these horses. We got a short field here. We have 18 minutes to post. We have 4 entries. Okay, the 4 has come up a bit. It was 1-5 earlier. There's now 9-5. Is 4-5. Open 9-5 is the second choice. The favorite, number 5, opened at even money and sits at even money. What does it pay if you box those two, 4-5? 4-5 is 3-1, and 5-4 is 9-2. 4-6 is 4-1. 6-4 is 6-1. 5-6 is 8-1, and 6-5 is 6-1. So 6 is getting a little bit more. And I'll tell you, by looking at the numbers of these horses, this is the Cary Grant Stakes. Cary Grant, the great, the legendary Cary Grant. And so this was my pick 3 play here. So we got the 1 home in the first leg. I could see, I got a couple of longer ones in the third leg. So, and that's a $12 pick 3. 50 cents. Everybody here, thanks for joining me. Thanks for joining us tonight. It's you guys, gals, that make the show. If you have any questions about any of these entries, write it down. If you have any picks, any selections you'd like to share with us, by all means. That makes the show interesting. So let's see what happens here. Let's talk about these guys. 15 minutes to post. 3, 4, and 5 could all win. The interesting thing is, if all the 3, 4, and 5, if none of them run their race, the 2 runs its eyeballs out. Not impossible. Two is a little light, though. It would take one hell of an effort. This is 7 furlongs. The 2 has never run Coalinga Road, has never run at this distance. Stakes, 100 grand. For 3-year-olds and up, 7 furlongs. A shaky distance there. Let's see if there's anyone. Now, the 4 has run at this distance. And run at this distance at this track and won with a 95 Brisnet figure. Let's look at the weight. The 4 is getting a couple of pounds weight break from the 5. Five, the chosen Veron. Run 3 times at this distance. Ran a big one here in a G2 in August. Looks like the Pat O'Brien Stakes or P. O'Brien, I'm guessing. On the name, big closing kick this horse has. Whereas the 4 is the big early speed. Five, chosen Veron, has never won at this distance, ran 3 times and has a second and a third. On this track, ran twice at this distance and twice at this track and has a first. Now, here's a little tricky thing here. In July of 21, the 6 defeated the 5 handily. By 5 lengths. And now the 6 is getting spotted weight. And now the 6 has run 4 times on this track, has a first and a third. And he's won 1 out of 2 at this distance. I could see the 6 coming out. I could see the 5 being the get hosed in this. I could see a 4-6 exact the box. Not going to pay much. Uchi in the 9th, 2, finished 1 length behind the morning line favorite last race. getting 12-1 morning line can separate the 3 faves in the 8th. At 3 faves, I'll take another look at that too. Let me take a look at that too right now, real quick, while we're at it. While we have a couple minutes, since you brought it up. Lady Clementine. Now I have 3, 4, 5, 6 in that race. That's going to be a barn burner. What about the 2? The 2's not impossible at 12-1. That runs that race 2 back. It can win this. And the 1 is right there. It's a very competitive field. Lady Clementine, that's one to keep an eye on. Let me just go down. I see something here. Absolutely. Very tight race. How many minutes to post? This is a very interesting board here. The 4 opened up at 1-5, now at even money. For some reason, they don't like the 6. Let's see what the daily doubles are paying. That sometimes gives us insight into what's going on here. 4 is taking the money in the daily double the most. And the 6 and the 5 are a coin flip, depending on the horse you're playing. Are you kidding me? Holy crap. The 3 is scratched the next race? When the hell did that happen? Oh, God. Yeah, I think I'm going to do something with that 2 next race. So I just had 4, 5, 6 next race. Am I seeing things? 4, 5, 6. Ninth is tough, but I think I got a horse. Who do you like, Charles? Ninth is very tough. Very tough. It's as wide open as a ninth race you can get. It is so it's a tough race. Over attracted 11. I think you can throw out the 11 over attracted. See who's my 3 was scratched in that ninth race. I think you can throw out the 11 that race. I like the 2. I like that. I like that 2 that Bucci is talking about there. Thanks for sharing us with that. Can't separate the 3 faves in the 8th. Free Bresnet PPs. All horse racing all the time. I'm your host, Al. If you're joining for the first time, if you like this show, hit the like button. It helps with the algorithms. And subscribe to the channel. Get notifications of all new videos and upcoming live shows. You get notified when we're live and giving out the picks like we were today at Aqueduct. And now tonight at Del Mar. It's a great, I hope everybody's enjoying their Saturday night. Thanks for coming on board and weighing in on these races. Hopefully you're all winning some money. Playing with your heads, not over it. You don't want to get hurt. Want to play this game with ice water in your veins. Luis, hey Luis, how are you doing? Thanks for joining us. Good to see you, and thank you for giving your opinion. Big City Lights wins. The distance favors him. Yeah, and you know, I agree with you, and I definitely agree with you. And not only the distance, but the giant early speed. And when a 9 to 5 opens at 1 to 5, you know, pay attention. But it's not just that. You don't want to let the board sway you, talk you off a horse. But everything I see about this horse, I'm seeing the same thing as you, and just seems to have a big edge here. And I think the 6 is not impossible for a box with the 4, but I'm not sit tight with the 4-6 exactly. What does that pay? 5 doesn't have to win this. 4-6 is $5. 6-5 is 6-4 is $8. It is, and the 3 horse, the 4, 5, and 6. To get right down to it, they like you said, you know, the 3 faves in the 8th, Bucci, the 3 faves in the 8th, they're almost inseparable. I think the 9th, we have some opportunities here. Let's go take a look at some of these daily doubles with in the 9th race. Now, if you want to play a double with a 2, a 4-2 double, 21 to 1 odds. A 5-2 double, 31 to 1, and a 6-2, 44. If you go 4-4, you go 4-5, you're talking 7 to 2 odds. This race, I could see now with that scratch to the 3 times 2 is 6. Times 3 is $9. Pick 3. Well, I could see winning this possibly and not getting the $9 back. Yeah, I guess at this point you got to root for. Do they even have place and show prices right now? You can't even bet to show in this race. 4 pays $220 to show to place. 5 pays $380 to place. 5 is $380 to place. The 6 pays. That's the 2 pays the same thing as the 5 to place, $380, and 6 is almost like the 4, $240 to place. And again, last July, a year ago, the 6 beat the 5 by 5 lengths. And we are down to 3 minutes to post. 9th, Big City Lights. Charles, where is that? You think you got a horse? What do you have? I have a pick 3 going. 18, 25, 15. Good luck, Gilberto. Who do you got here? I think you said it here. I like and bet the 8. Oh, that was the other race. Oh, what we do on this channel, do some pre-recorded shows, horse racing stuff, how to improve your game. I talk about some horse racing news. We also do these live shows with pick selections, analysis, And all horse racing all the time. The name of the channel says it all. So subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Get notification of all new shows and live shows when we go live, so you can participate, maybe win some money, share. It's just a great time, great audience. A lot of people weigh in angles, what they see, and they give their selections. And a lot of winning players here too during some of the live shows. So I haven't started off was doing some live shows earlier, and now I'm just starting again. I'm going to be doing a lot more live shows. Excited about the upcoming Gulfstream season, and of course, the California racing, like tonight, which is always a lot of fun. I like the bigger tracks. I prefer the bigger tracks, but I play the smaller ones too sometimes. So you get the good purses, and I think the races play truer. What do we got here? Bucci, $4, 4-5 with 2. Good luck. And yeah, I could see the 2. The race 2 back by the 2 was very impressive. And going by the power ratings, is Brisnet power ratings. Maybe I'll share some of those when it comes time. He has the 5th highest. Lady Clementine, has the 5th highest Brisnet power number. And it did lose to Katie Cretina, but not by much. In its last race, it had encountered trouble. It stepped slow. It got pulled. It got stuck between horses and racing 3 wide. And I think the extra distance is going to help that too. And that race 2 back was a G1 race, and now it's running in this optional claimer. Definitely a line. I'll do something with it. Race 9:15. There's no 15 there. All right, we got to get into the gate, folks. Let's see what's going on. 0 minutes to post. Time to stop. And they're racing. And there goes the 4. The 4 is out like a bullet, followed by the 5. Now the 5 actually is the favorite here all of a sudden. Is he going to run down the 4? Does this pace open the door up for the 6? 6 is a gray horse. Looks like 5 is going faster than the 4 now. He's fighting back, but I don't think he's going to have enough. 5 has broken him. All right, we're still alive. Let's see the doubles, where we stand in the doubles with this. Ran down the 4. I'm telling you what, I was surprised. Yeah, that's good for the doubles. The 4 was taking the most money in the doubles. So the 5, yeah, better payouts. Better payouts. With the 5 coming in. And 5 looks like it's going to be favored heavily next race. 5's going to probably be a big favorite next race, according to the daily double board. That horse opens 7-2, which actually is the morning line favorite. I'm going to root for 6, Emerald Lake. So where do we stand here? Where do we stand? Man, let's get rid of some of this stuff. Oh, you have 1 in 5. I'm going to pay this whopping exacta, folks, for race 8. $4 maybe, 4-to-1 odds. 3-to-1, 3-to-1. This is not a gravy day here at Del Mar today, but it's always exciting and beautiful tracks and big purses and great trainers and great horses. We'll see what tomorrow's card brings. I think tomorrow's the Bing Crosby Stakes. Yeah, I think that's tomorrow. And we go to race 9 now. What is going on out there? What else do we have to share here? I have the 2 and a 5 in the 9th race. I think you'll be okay with. I think you're in a good position to be paid. Who else is a contender in race number 9? The finale, folks. Couldn't you believe it? It's the 9th race already. I'm glad I was able to get out here for almost half the card. I wasn't planning on doing a show tonight, but hey, I got in. I had some things to do yesterday afternoon, so this afternoon. So I was just there for the first 5 races at Aqueduct, and first 5 races at Aqueduct, and then all the bombs were coming in the last 5 from the Racing Report. Link Para. Let me see if I can translate this for Maryland. Thanks for weighing in, Maryland. I'm not giving up. I'll check. I'll figure out what you're saying here to me. I only know English, and tomorrow's the Bob Hope. Wait, Bob Hope, is the Bing Crosby tomorrow too? Bucci? Yeah, big day, nice day at Belmar tomorrow. Link Para. I'm gonna put this into a search right now. See, we're not horsing around here, folks. Link Paravera. I'm getting a lesson here in, let's see, Las Car. Eras and Jose. Thank you, my friend. Thanks for. She wants to see the races. God. Emmy, do I have a link that I could send her to see the races? Does Del Mar have a live link? Okay, let's see. All right, she wants to. Thank you so much. Let me see. YouTube. Oh my God. I don't know if Del Mar has a track. I can't show it on this. Like I tried that before, and I got warned that I don't have the rights to show the races myself. There's other people that's copyrighted digital. They have the claims to it, so I can't go out there and show that. Let me see if their website shows the races. See, I go to bat for you, go to bat for everybody here. See what we can. I was trying to translate. Del Mar Racing. I'm on the Del Mar site. Let's see if they have live video. Don't have a site. Got to watch it on TV, or if you have a wagering site, I'm sorry, Marilyn, but I looked. I gave them a shot. I don't see that they have this. They're showing anywhere. All righty, let's get this junk out of here. All righty. Where are we? Your number 2 is 4-1. I need 4, 5, or 6. 2 is 4-1. The 5 is 4-5. Let's look at some of these potential payouts. Well, if the 6 wins, I'd be in line for almost about $96. That's not bad. The 5 about 13. And the 4 about $24. And we have 19 minutes to post. She's asking for a link. I could not find a link. I checked the Del Mar Racing site, and they say you have to, Live Racing TV, you have to subscribe to that and pay for it. And I didn't see a YouTube link, but I will give it one more look to see if somebody is streaming it. If they have a link, I'll put it up. In the comment area, YouTube. Really not seeing anything. They seem to keep that under wraps. But we did our best. Bob Hope and Bing Crosby, get those two. Really shouldn't get them mixed up, but I knew it was one of those guys that raced. All right, let's start looking at these guys. One more race to go. I hope everybody is enjoying themselves and maybe winning some money. That's always a bonus. All right, let's get started. Race 9. I'm seeing the 2 is now on the board at is this correct? 7-1. I just saw it at 4-1. 4. The 1 is taking no money at all. By the buyer speed figures, the 1, the 2 is as consistent as they come, really. And my 6 is on the board at 16-1 now. Peter Miller is a tremendous trainer, and its last race and the race 2 back fit this perfectly. 12-1 is a gift morning loss. 17-1. You know who actually has some nice numbers in here is the 11. He's on the board at 51-1. Let's take a closer look at that 11. What is the problem? Okay, it's a turf race. And it's a mile and a 16th, optional claim 40. Any of these in for the tag? No. I don't know why it's so high. Won its last race, 90 Brisnet. Decent trainer, decent jockey. Let's take a little closer look at this. Hey, what the hell? 11 to show. Let me see what 11 pays to show. I don't think the horse is impossible. Only 540. A 50-1, only 540 to show. I don't get it. Marilyn, I tried. I looked for a link. Couldn't find one, and I would show the races here, but I'm not allowed to. I don't have the copyright right. I don't have the rights to do it. It's somebody else's digital property. Otherwise, I would. Thank you for joining the show. I'll try and tell you call the races here, and give it to you the best I can. I can't even play the audio for a race, let alone the video and the audio. And I used to do that when the channel was brand new, and then I got a warning. But that was a lot of fun when I was doing that. It's not that I'm just dropping the ball or cutting corners. I don't want to show the races. I used to love doing that. But we're still here, and we're still covering all the races. And hopefully you have TV, cable TV or something. Or you know what you can do? You could probably join one of these wagering websites, and then you can see the stream on your computer or on your phone. You don't even have to deposit money, but just by becoming a member, you're allowed to. You get their streams, all their streams. TVG. Yeah. Hey, Jerry. Yeah. I don't know if you, Marilyn, where are you? Jose, where is Marilyn? Maybe you could point her at a website where she could join that and watch the races. She doesn't have to bet on them. Thanks for the heads up, Jerry. Yeah, TVG, excellent. I know the DRF site has that. I don't know, depending on where she lives, I don't know if you can become a member. I don't know if there's limitations to that. If you have to live in a certain state or a country. Exactly. So it's 100% free. And I don't know if DRF is still doing this, or if you wanted to check it out. When I joined the DRF wagering platform, they gave me a $25 comp just for signing up. I didn't even have to make a deposit. $25 that I could bet any way I want. So you may want to check out the DRF website and Ushi, Twin Spires. Yeah, we're all out here for you, Maryland. Where are you? What country are you in? Jose, if you could help me with that. We'll get you out there. We'll get you to see some races. Not be for time for the ninth race tonight, but we can do it. Stay tuned for upcoming live shows. Like and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be doing a lot more horse racing shows now, a lot more live streams and pre-recorded stuff. We're getting into that holiday season now. Thanksgiving this next coming week. Usually I like to drink my coffee. I had my fill of coffee this afternoon. Ice water tonight. Jerry, good to see you. Thanks for joining and saying hello and jumping right in and sharing here. Got TVG out there. Bushi. Twin Spires. Cost nothing. Okay, how many minutes to post? 11 minutes to post. Let's talk more about the horses. I like the 11, maybe for a show bet. I don't know what's wrong with the horse. It's not impossible. I mean, on turf, it's been on the board 6 times. Turf, it's won 2 out of 9 races here at this very track. It's the post position. It has a low, it's ranked 13th of the entries in here, but won its place. But I don't like 540 to show. If it would have been like $12 or something. What about 10? Drayden Van Dyke. Not for me. Never raced on the track. A little slow on turf. Don't like 9, looks too slow. 8, Founders Day, too slow. Urban Fairy Tale, is this one in there still? Open at 6-1, dead on the board at 17-1. Very consistent. Doesn't win much. Only 2 winners out of 18. On the board 10 out of 18 times with 4 seconds and 4 thirds. Never raced at Del Mar. At the distance, has won at the distance. Borderline contender. I mean, John Velasquez, Johnny V up aboard. Johnny V's riding in California. Off to a great start here. In the money 6 out of 10 times. 10 races, 3 wins, 2 seconds and a third, 30%. Johnny V on number 7, taking no money. This horse is stakes tested. Emerald Lake, the 6. I'm going back to the Santa Anita race where he ran some fast fractions and ran a 91 Brisnet figure. And if you go to his races 3, 4 back at Del Mar, I mean, has every right to win this race. Came in first and second in those 2 races here. And he's raced twice at the track, number 6. Winning a second. He's undefeated at the distance. Trainer Peter Miller, 18% with Ramon Vasquez, jockey 17%. 12-1, are you kidding me? That's the one I need to win to get that pick 3. That's the meat. I'm going to be covering. I'm going to be covering that track with my racing reports when that starts. It starts December 26th. Well, I guess you know that. Graham Motion shipping is always scary. I agree. And Hilberto, you have the 11. Yeah. the one thing tells me that about the 11, the show money is kind of low, which tells me he might be live somehow, at least underneath. If he stays 50 to 1, I think it'll pay more than $5. What's up? I'm covered, doing well here. I did an Aqueduct show or racing report today that really did well. For today, the racing report that I do. If you played my contenders for the last races 1 to 5, I only had one winner in the first race. But races 6 to 10, my contenders all came in, so that completed a pick 5, pick 4, some pick 3s, and every daily double really from 7, 8, 9, and 10. And outrageous prices. I mean, the pick 3s were 600. All the daily doubles, 90, 80 bucks. Just a trifecta, cold trifecta in the 9th, and the exacta. So over the last 5, I had all the winners in there too. The exact trifecta, and so I got real hot in the last 5. But I covered the first 5 races live. So, but good to see you. And I couldn't hit anything there in the first 5. I had a nice winner in the first, but then a lot of unpredictable, at least I believe, horses came in. I have a mistake in the 9th race. I usually have 5 and 11, not 2 and 5. But I just played trifecta 11 with 5 in all. I think you have a damn good shot, Gilberto. Good luck. And Bucci, yeah. Gulfstream Championship meet. Jerry, looking at the one, we're going to take a look at that one right now. Let's give you, I haven't talked much about that one yet. And I think it's rated the 4th highest by Brisnet Power Standards. And yeah, and stretching out. I think the stretch out helps this one. If I'm looking back at some of the Del Mar races last year, August and July, very big. In November, was running a little bit shorter. Peter Houghton, he has a 2nd and a 3rd out of 7 tries. And Hector Barrios, is this one getting weight or anything? At Del Mar, 5 races, a win, a 2nd and 3rd. Definite contender. Definite contender, and I think the distance helps. Ran a 91 last time at this distance. Usually takes money. Usually in the 4 to 1 range. And now is 8 to 1. It's a little puzzling. 11 is 35 to 1 now. Let me go back to those show prices. 580, steady 580. Johnny V on the 7, distorted humor. I'm on the 4, 5, 6 to complete the pick 3 here. And I think Emerald Lake has a shot. Peter Miller. Just looking down these trainers as we get nearer and nearer to post time. Graham Motion, yeah, shipper. Graham Motion shipping. Batya, 18% with shippers. Traden Van Dyke up. Graham Motion. In 3 races here, I guess he probably ships here all the time. That's why he has so few races. Oh, who knows? 3 races, Graham Motion here, a win in 2 seconds. And this horse really has every right to improve. It's lightly raced, gets blinkers today. First time blinkers, Graham Motion wins 21%. First time blinkers. What are the odds of the 10 right now? Graham Motion, 14-1. And that's pretty good things. Can you show Gulfstream since they show it for free on the website? No, I'm not going to push it. I got warned. Otherwise, but I think that's good for everybody else. People that can't see it, good picking though, Bucci. Everybody else that can't see it, they can go watch it for free on the website. Excellent point. It's going to be the play of the day. Play done number 11. Good luck. I'm going to be keeping an eye on that. Aaron, how are you doing? What are you doing on this one? I only joined in for the late pick 4. I whiffed on the first one, though. I left out the one. I went 2-6 in the 6. And the one horse, which was the big chalk at even money, got off to a weird start and was trailing the field by about 8 lengths, 9 lengths, and somehow came back and won. So I got knocked out of that, but I'm alive in the late pick 3. The only other play, I have 4, 5, and 6 to complete the late pick 3. Good to see you. How you doing? How do you do the rest of the day? Did you have some of those? Had the report there. I mean, the report really heated up after I left that. After the show, races 6 through 10. I mean, if you use all the contenders, the pick 5, pick 4, pick a couple pick 3s. One is definitely an overlay. Definitely a good price on the one. What are the odds? Let me get back to the odds. 0 post. I got to go here. Did they start yet? They're getting in. Good luck, everybody. Let me see if anybody made picks. I like to show people's picks before the race. Aaron, good luck today. Who won race 8, number 5? Dave. Hi, Dave. Thanks for joining us. Aaron, good to see you popping in. Good luck here with 11. No bad day. You see, I had that trifecta box in the 9th. Exacta. All right, hang in there. As long as you're having a good time. I'll do some shows on that, Aaron. I'll touch base with you on that stuff. Let's see what's going on here. Good luck, everybody. And they're racing. All righty. They're going around. That one. Aaron, I'm rooting for you. 111 exacta box. Come on, that'll make it a good day. You got this. Where's 11? I'm rooting actually for the 6. That's the one that would pay for the pick 3 for me. I mean, the 4 and the 5 wins a little something too, but the 6, man, I have 4, 5, 6. And it looks like the 6 is making a move. He's coming on the outside. Where's 11? 1 is still there. 1 is front running this race. 6 seems to be hanging a little bit. Come on, 6. All right, 4. Beat the 5. Here comes that 2. 6 coming back. Now I hit the pick 3. All right. What is that jackpot going to pay? For $9. $24 and change. So I made $15 on that pick 3. All right. It beats losing. Couldn't get back to win's a win. Great job. Thanks, Bucci. I didn't see that 11. I'm still looking. Is the 11 around? The 2, I'll tell you what, that 2. Not bad on the 2. What did the 2 end up going off at? 5-1. I'm looking for the 11. 45-1. Four, 5. Show them all. I want to see where 4, 5, 9, 6, 11. He was coming. I mean, didn't come in last. The 9 snuck into the super at 60-1. 4, 5 exact. I'll tell you what that's going to pay. More peanuts. 10-1 odds. We did what we could, folks. I got the exact. Okay, Aaron, you got this. Good job. 11 didn't get done, but yeah. I would have liked that 6 to come in. Then Pick-4 would have, for 50 cents, would have been closer to 90 something bucks. You're welcome, Bucci. Thanks for joining us. Everybody, thanks for joining us. I'm going to call it a day. I ended up covering 4 races tonight. I'm glad to get out here and start doing more live shows again. It's a pleasure to be back. And I'll be doing more pre-recorded shows too. And Aaron, I'll be covering on some of these topics like the Quinellas and Pick-4s. They're excellent topics. And I'm glad you brought that up. So I've got great ideas for some upcoming pre-recorded shows. And I'll be doing some live shows again as well tomorrow. I don't know. Good night, Roberta. Thank you so much for joining us. Everybody who joined, thanks so much for joining tonight and participating. Jerry, have a good night, Jerry. Great to see you again. Dave Myers. Okay, I talked to you before, Aaron. Aaron, should I have followed your picks more from Macador? How do I get to see what you do for your Pick-3s? Well, for starters, Aaron, the horses that I use here in these plays, the contenders, you could just use those. You could just use those because they're live for the win spot. Usually I'm saying there, there's one I might like better than the other, but they're all live. So if you would have, say, bet that Pick-4, it would have cost, I believe, how much was it? 4, 3 to the 6. The late Pick-4, I believe it paid over $1,000 for 50 cents, and it was. What was the investment? $27, or I'd have to go back and look at the report and add them up. Hang on. Excuse me. So I gave 2 horses in the 7th. Churchtown and Steady On have a speed edge on the others. Box them for the exacta, and they came in. It was a $35 exacta. So that's 2. The next race I used 3, and Swift Tap won at a price. 2 times 3 is 6. Times 3 is 18, and times 3 is 54. So $27 if you just use those. And I think I mentioned on the show, I said, just play the late Pick-4, make that your only pick of the day. Not just to you, but to other people out there. Just construct something for late Pick-4. So that late Pick-4 would cost $27. And let me just give you the price on that again. Yeah, I'm just touching on this now. The late Pick-4 paid for $2, $5,260. So that's like $1,300 for $27. Did I say? And the late Pick-5, if anybody would have played that with the selections on my report, that would have been a little more expensive. I think it would have been like $108 to play it with all my contenders. But for $108, you would have got back $14,500. And the late daily double was $81 for $2, so that's $40 just playing for $9. In the ninth rate and the pick three, what that late pick three pays, that would have cost $27, and you would have got back $440. I was on fire at the end. The daily ninth, $178 for $2, so that's $89. That pick three paid $751, and that pick three would have cost a whopping $18 to get back $375. These plays are better, and that daily double paid $178. Daily double in the eighth race paid $80, and you get the idea. The seventh race, I had the exacta. The ninth race, I gave the 3-horse box. The exacta paid $93, and the trifecta paid $367. All three that I came in. They're there. You just, I know it's you want to make your own picks, and I applaud anyone who does that, sticks to their guns. But if you see some of these other ones, I've been playing for years, winning since 2011. I started in 2007 and really started to take off in 2011. I really looked this stuff over, and I have top-notch data that I use. And so I'm not just sitting there throwing at a dartboard or playing the cat horses or the gray horses. I put work into this. So sometimes, and these reports pay off. So that's just a tip. If you want to take it slow and play daily doubles or pick threes, or maybe just a pick four, that's how you could start. Go off my main contenders. I wouldn't go nuts with a lot of exactas. In the beginning, it's easier to pick winners than it is to pick second place and third place finishers, because you could spread a daily double. Even if you just play the daily doubles for those last 4 races, those daily doubles were, with just the horses I gave, daily doubles were 80, 50, 178, and 81. You don't have to get greedy and go for pick threes or pick fours. Just something to keep in mind. And I'm going to get started on that Aqueduct Racing report soon. Start looking at it later tonight and get it ready for the morning. So what else do we got? Oh, everybody out there, have a terrific night. Everyone, look at this. Who won race 9? Blue Moon. Thank you. You got it, Jerry. You too. Best. Have a good night. Thanks. Who won race 9? Race 9 was won by number 445, Blue Moon Fitness Office. Good to see you. How you doing? I'm just ending the show now, but glad you could stop in and say hi. Yeah, it was a 452. 4529. 9 was 60-1, came in 4th place. All right, everybody. All horse racing all the time. I'm your host, Al. Have a terrific evening, everyone. Saturday night. Enjoy your Saturday night. Hey, if you're on the other side of the pond, enjoy your Sunday morning. What time is it here? It's reading glasses, folks. 7:43. Night is young. I'm done racing for today. Thanks for joining us, everybody, and enjoy your evening. Thanks for your participation. Like and subscribe if you haven't already to get notifications. If you're playing more races today, best of luck and bring it home. Win big, and talk with you soon.